Hey guys, it's Matt. What you get for $800 a month in Tampa, Florida. At freevoice.io yesterday, we looked at the van life, and this is, I guess, one step up from the van life. But after you see what's being offered for $800 a month, in some cities like New York, something like this piece of shit would be $1,500 to $1,800 to $2,000 per month. It makes the van life and the ability to go somewhere actually look good. Look at this piece of shit. 1921
on a hunt for affordable rentals in my area. This one popped up. They are asking $800 a month for a studio apartment.
A studio. Nobody studies in that thing. It's just they do crack. Rodney, look at Rodney the realtor, Florida. He got lucky as hell with how YouTube's taken this motherfucker viral. It's taken it so viral. 44,000 likes. Who would reach up and like this piece of shit little video? I fucking hate. I hate shorts. What you gave me? Look at it. Look at it. Nice door. Fix the door for 8. Look at it. It's all smashed in by the locks. Look at this. That means several people have tried to break in. I'm not joking.
Studios and one bedrooms in Tampa Bay area range from $1,200 to $2,000 depending on the area. So once I saw this for $800 a month, I went to it immediately. They did a nice job. I was surprised when I opened the door. I seen the tile everywhere. It is a little cozy.
When he says
for a studio,
when he says it's a little cozy, it means it's small as shit.
Apartment.
This is literally
studios and one bedrooms.
That literally 2 guys flipped in one day. You clear it out, you patch the drywall or do some new gypsum board, you retile, you get all the crack vials out, all the needles out, you put it in, literally a flip in one day. A new, new kitchen countertop and new appliances and a new toilet. You're done in one day. And the crack house goes to a rental for $800 a month. People are watching this and listening to me saying, well, we're obviously there's another room or a hallway. No. There's a little tiny room here for a bed. Then you immediately get into the kitchen and a bathroom. That's it.
In Tampa Bay area range from $1,200 to $2,000 depending
you
on
thought there was more?
Area. So once I saw this for $800 a month, I went to it immediately. They did a nice job.
Rodney the realtor, 44th. This has 1.6 million views. Rodney the realtor got freaking lucky. Oh, come on. Who's calling me now? I just want to be left alone. Greg.
What's up, bro?
Okay, guys, let's take another look at this. For those of you that are taking realtor training classes, going for your license, I can really help you out. Now, forget the fact that somebody's tried to break in here several times with a crowbar. Look at all the electric on the outside of the walls. In this flip, it was a shed with lawnmowers and shit before they flipped it and trying to get $800 a month. They put all the electrics on the outside. I mean, I guess someone's saying you can't put the electric through the inside of the walls because it's just cinder block. It was a freaking shed with rats and mice and lawnmowers and shit, but all the electric's on the outside. I hope you don't have pets. Look at that horse shit job. If your pets go chewing on that electric line, they'll be fried. Remember what was in Star Wars Empire Strikes Back? Minox chewing on the power cables. If your freaking pet's name's Minox chewing on the power cable, what the heck? That's Zara in the other room is making noises. I don't know if you guys heard. That was weird. Look at this horse shit rig up. Okay, here's the other little problem. Look at the electric on the outside. This is ghetto all the way. And look at the neighbor over here. He's like up till 5 in the morning just screaming at his wife, shut up. Okay, for those of you trying to become realtors, did you notice there's no heating or air conditioning? No heating or air conditioning. That's a small factor. I don't know. Maybe a lot of you would look the other way. No, I know it's Fort Lauderdale, Florida, whatever. It doesn't get real cold, but they get some cold snaps. There's no air conditioning. Okay, that window there, that's not a bathroom window. That's the reflection of the window above the sink in the other room. There is no heating or air conditioning. Florida heat index through July, August, September is 105 to 108 degrees heat index if you factor in Cuba-style humidity. Guys, remember those homes under construction that I drove around 3 or 4 months ago and I made a video? That's this, called Exton Walk. Those gigantic, oversized Chinese prefab Toll Brothers pieces of shit. Now, as the reality breaks down, we're going to look at this video in just a second. As the reality...
Hi, I'm Kevin.
Oh, hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin, you an Eagles cheerleader? As the reality breaks down, the duality, the dichotomy between both sides of the sliding scale gets more and more accentuated as the reality breaks down. Yes, rich versus poor, but nothing in the middle. So you have millions of people, remember what we just looked at, that $800 piece of shit. We have millions of people using up huge percentages of their paycheck trying to get into these little places. Oh, I heard you had a place for $800 a month. Used to be a tool shed. Do you want to come look at it? No, I'll take it. Sight unseen, yeah, I'll take it. You have millions of people that are just thrilled that they're getting a tool shed for $800 a month. But you still have gigantic portions of the West with the money to buy these sorts of places. Where's the money coming from? The United States, we don't make anything. We don't do anything. We just move money around. It's totally bizarre to me. And it's going to get worse as the decades go by. The separate ends of the sliding scale moving farther and farther apart.
Welcome to Exton Walk, the only new luxury single-family homes in a convenient Exton location. This is your chance to own a new home.
Guys, these are the places that I remember I drove around with the camera, and this is it.
In the heart of Exton with up to 6 bedrooms and 6.5 baths.
6.5 baths. Who left a floater in this one? Well, we got so many bathrooms. I don't know. I don't remember if I flushed or not. You should get a whole Haitian family to live in there with you. Look at this.
The 9-foot ceilings on all 3 floors.
9-foot ceilings, so we can waste an extra $400 to $500 a month just in electric. In October, just heating and cooling the place.
To the gourmet kitchen, to the included finished basement. The spaces in your new home will wow you. Need a formal dining room, a study, a library, or 2 home offices?
Yeah, I need 2 home offices.
You can have it all here with flexible spaces designed to be used however you need them. The included finished...
2 shuffleboard tables? I mean, it's nice to have a shuffleboard table. You can have so many games going. You need 2 at once for your drinking buddies? The Haitian family has to play while the white people play. Sorry.
Basement will be the perfect place to create a home theater, gym, or extra living area. With luxury like this, you may never want to leave your house.
Well, I hear you. I don't leave my house as it is.
Get out and about. Exton Walk is tucked right in the heart of Exton.
This is basically where I live, guys. I'm not technically Exton, but this is very close to my house.
Access to daily conveniences, shopping.
That's Exton Main Street Shopping Center. I worked there.
Dining and commuter routes. Be at Main Street at Exton in less than 5 minutes, where you can shop till you drop at
Massage, I know this. California Burrito, that's where I used to eat. Athletica, right over here, you can't see where the arrow goes. That's where the liquor store moved down here, but that's where the liquor store was. I worked in a liquor store there about 4 or 5 years ago.
Athleta, Sephora, and Barnes & Noble. And
I was so depressed, I had to go over here and have California Burrito, which basically used up half of what I made. Half of what I made during the day went into a burrito, but I didn't care. I had to have it.
Athleta, Sephora, and Barnes & Noble. And get your workout in at Cycle Bar or Orange Theory.
Skip ahead.
The region's best borough and enjoy local favorite restaurants like also within stores and Downing. Travel anywhere in the Exton Walk. Have access to a high quality education. This community is located
high quality education. I just got my school bill, but I don't put no kids through this school district. I just got my school bill. I gotta pay. I called him up when I first said, "Why do I got to pay into this? I ain't got no kids. I ain't put no kids through that school." Everybody's got to pay. I gotta pay for these kids. What do I get back? I get just brats, delinquents, alcoholics, and drug addicts.
This community is located in the highly rated Westchester Area School District. A new luxury single-family home in an excellent location close to everything you need. What more are you looking for?
All right, shut up. Here's a model called the Santorini. I think we looked at this when we looked at the Exton Walk a few months back. 5,700 square feet, 4+ bedrooms, 4+ baths, only 4.5. It says 1/2, only 4.5 baths. That's really ghetto, guys. I mean, the other one they said 6.5. It says 4 regulars, 1/2 at the bottom, 4.5. I mean, you should be embarrassed to have anybody over. So somebody you have over might leave floaters. 6,000 square 2-car garage. You could put a whole Haitian family in the garage. Anyway, guys, okay. Time to be a little bit more reciteer. Somebody in the comments will ask me, what's this term he's using, reciteer? I can't find it anywhere. Well, watch every video. So I've told you guys many times, I've made it up. It's no real word. I made it up. So I don't have to use the SIRI word. Reciteer. Somebody tried to is confused because they can't find it in a dictionary. I made it up. Okay? Come on. Don't miss a video if you don't want to be confused and frustrated. Okay, guys. It is just unfathomable for too many of us when we see these sorts of developments. We see the new Jaguar dealership going in up where on Lancaster Avenue, Route 30, and then down the road in Ardmore. I think there's a Ferrari dealer, and you say, where is the money coming from? Well, Matt, it's inheritance and these. It's not that simple. This country doesn't do anything. It doesn't make anything. It doesn't provide resources to the world. No tech, sorry. Tech and pharmaceuticals, not enough. Not enough. It's incredible, evil genius, how the Not Milk has injected its money all over the place. And if you are, I don't know, I don't understand who's buying these places. I really don't. I mean, there aren't that many big corporations around here. The Vanguard Group is close by, maybe a 20-minute drive, that huge mutual fund company. I don't know. What do they have up there on their campus? 8,000 people? It's not that many. So, okay, we're not going to really solve it here. It just doesn't make sense because the part of the economy where you just say for our type of people say, where is this money coming from? How can these people, even if they move in and get a mortgage, and the same old excuses don't work, guys. Well, Matt, both parents work. They put the kids in a daycare. Okay, but okay. I mean, if they get a mortgage and move in, then what the taxes are on the places this big. And you have all the appliances are total pieces of crap. They break, and the car leases, and I have no idea how this. We said this. I said this with a few people that kind of see the world the way I do. Not that to that level of conspiracy, but in general, see the world's a very strange place. 12, 14 years ago, these McMansions were being built smaller than this. Saying, who's buying these places? Anyway, I guess I'm just being repetitive. It's the reason nothing ever happens. San Francisco, as bad as we hear as it is, with all of Market Street being shut down, all the businesses going under, and all the Target stores in San Francisco have locked cases. So you have to, if you want to buy your Depends or your Bayer aspirin, you've got to get the clerk to unlock the case. But San Francisco will never go where you think it's going to go. It will never go completely into the toilet. Somehow it will sustain itself. It's just bizarro. And then there's places around the United States where there's this infusion of money that just comes out of the blue, in, the last 20 years, like Nashville, certain parts of Ohio, like Columbus, Ohio. There is already technology centers. What tech are they developing that isn't being developed in Silicon Valley or in, the Charlotte technology area, or Raleigh, North Carolina, or whatever it is? It doesn't make any sense. The Not Milk, how it's created its redundancy, and basically Potemkin Village corporations that are just doing the same thing as these other corporations with redundancy, yet somehow they have people buying their product. The Not Milk, it's very impressive what you've done. I would like to congratulate you, Not Milk, on the enormity of your success in putting everybody onto the ship of fools except a very small group that see through this reality. It is really remarkable what you've done. And remember, as much as we just shoot the shit here and have fun and talk nonsense, the entire reality comes down to just 1 or 2 sentences. And I'll try to remind you of what that is on each video. There's something here. A Christian calls it Satan. I call it something else. You may call it a Kaiser blade. I call it a sling blade. It's here Whatever this entity is, it can't be seen, it can't be pointed at. There is no final bad guy. There is no final boss level. There's no one to point at through the one-way mirror in a police lineup. But it's here. And it is a spiritual adversary that was put here to block what you're supposed to do. Or at the very least, putting it the best way possible, to prohibit you from what you need to do for your soul and spirit until you are absolutely ready to do it. It will hold you back until the last possible moment. But you and I, we're not ready to be held back anymore. We're not willing to be held back anymore, are we? Sorry, Not Milk. Doesn't work on us. Have a nice day. Thanks for listening.